Well, well. Look at this gorgeous spot. Right now, I'm in the Bow Valley. If you haven't guessed it by now, I'm standing right beside of Mount Yamnuska. And that's it, right there. And one thing that nobody told me about this hike is that once you get to the scramble part at the back here, this is all kind of open. It's a huge form all the way around here. And I wasn't really expecting that, but it's super, super cool. But we came here today to show you guys the famous Yamnuska hike because it's quite the popular area. It's really close to Canmore. As you get into the Rocky Mountains, the first range, it's literally right in your face. It looks like a giant pyramid that somebody just cut right in the front. It's a very popular spot for climbers and also for hikers. You can do this 5-kilometer trail that leads you all the way to the summit, and it's around 800, 900-ish meters of gain, mainly because what you see behind me there, you have to crawl up that. Where I'm sitting to take our very first break is actually called the Raven's End. From here, you could just stop and enjoy the view and turn back around. But if you want to carry on, you totally can. And this becomes like intro to scrambling. It's kind of class 1, class 2, and there's even like a chain section further into the back. They do recommend if you're going to do the scramble to have good footwear and have enough water and actually be prepared with windbreaks, that kind of stuff, because the weather can change on a dime. This is a perfect example of a trail where you have to be properly prepared, and buying good gear lasts a long, long time. I have a few things that I'm bringing in here with me for the first time. I got MEC's little day pack. Feels like a trail runner's pack. I can just fit all my camera gear and the stuff that I need. It's just big enough and it's compact where it allows me to be more mobile. I used to always use like one of those Gregory packs and it wasn't the best. So thank you to MEC for sending me this gorgeous little backpack. I also got sent something that I've never really thought of before. I just bought whatever, and those are socks. You definitely need good boots when you come into the mountains, but the socks is something that are kind of underrated. I got sent 2 pairs by a company called Silverlight, and it kind of opened my eyes of what's out there. This is my 3rd or 4th time trying these longer socks here, and they fit snug to your feet. Like you can tell when you put them on, they're meant to shape your foot. One of them is actually marked as left and one of them is marked as right. I've been hiking all day here and these stay right here. They don't slide, they don't slip. Because of their blended mix, it's perfect for preventing odors as well. So I'll put some details in the show notes if you guys want to check out some cool Silverlight socks for your next hike. So we're gonna go and carry on our hike and show you guys what to expect when you come hiking here at Mount Yamnuska. Heavily exposed here. Always bring lots of water for sure. definitely made it onto the summit of Mount Yamnuska. And this took us way longer than I thought. It was about 3 hours and 15 minutes to do the entire thing, with us stopping to record clips here and there. 870 meters of elevation gain. So it's quite significant considering that half the elevation gain is literally in the last like 2 kilometers. And when you get to the top, you're rewarded by an awesome view behind me here. If I look eastwards here, all I see is just really tiny hills. I see Ghost Lake and the Bull Valley. And yeah, it's relatively flat compared to what's in behind me over here. I find it a little bit reminiscent of Allstone's Peak in David Thompson country. You get through this wooded area and you get to the lake and you're like, oh, this is nice. And as soon as you get out of the tree line, you're rewarded with something that looks a lot like this here. After the Raven's Nest, the trail, I find it a little bit reminiscent of the Alpine circuit, because there's all these markers all over the place. There's like blue markers showing you the exact path you need to take. And a lot of them, the markers have actually been put in these little indents of steel that's popped right into the rock. So if you come here in like spring and there's a little bit of snow in little spots and you've never been here before, it actually helps you find the trail. Definitely not recommended if there's snow up here. Definitely not recommended if it's wet or you think it's going to rain. Always bring enough water. I ran out of water and Isabel had enough, so I stole some of hers. Bring more than what you need because you're super exposed. This is definitely not a trail for beginners. I would say this is kind of like an intro to scrambling. So if you've done a lot of hiking and you've never really done any scrambling and you want to know if you like this, then the Yamnuska trail is definitely worth it. There's a sketchy part of the chains that's kind of in the middle. If you don't have fear of heights, you'll be fine. I do this all the time. I don't like heights at all. I didn't like the chain section, but it's all in your head and you do it slowly and safely and you'll be fine. Definitely bring your poles. When I got to the kind of more scrambling sections, I still like using one pole, but I got to the chains, put your poles away. You're gonna need both hands. I carry a lot of cameras, so I like to have one pole. I carry my other pole with me because when we leave here, the fast way is you keep going down the little scree and you loop back around, kind of come back to where the mountain climbers are. So it's steep in sections, so you'll want poles, but you'll want 2 poles because it can get kind of slippery. Hope this video helps you know what to expect when you come summit Mount Yamnuska. This behind me here is the view you'll get if you get to the summit. Now, I'm Eric Tremblay, and these are my adventures. Peace out, everyone.